When your dog stretches the moment they see you, do you actually know what that means? Sure, it might look like they're just loosening up their muscles, but behind that simple movement, there's something most dog owners completely overlook. It's actually one of the clearest ways your dog tries to communicate with you. And if you ignore it, which many people do, you might be missing a moment where your dog is trying to connect. What that stretch really is. Let's start with what that stretch really means. 1. They're not just stretching their muscles. Here's something most people never think about. If your dog was only stretching because of stiffness, why do they often do it right when you walk into the room? Why not 5 minutes earlier when you weren't there? Because sometimes this stretch isn't about their body, it's about you. Dog behavior experts often refer to this as a social stretch. It's a body language signal triggered by your presence. When your dog sees you and immediately stretches, front legs forward, chest low, tail relaxed, it can actually be their way of greeting you. In dog language, it's similar to saying, "Hey, I'm happy to see you."
2. Dogs learn this behavior through bonding. Unlike wild animals that rely mainly on survival instincts, domestic dogs have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years. During that time, dogs developed special behaviors designed specifically to communicate with people. Things like tail wagging when they see you, bringing you toys, making eye contact, and yes, stretching when you arrive. These are not random actions. They're part of the deep relationship dogs have formed with humans. Your dog has learned that certain body signals get your attention, and stretching is one of them.
Stretching can also release calming signals. Dogs communicate a lot through body language. A stretch can sometimes act as a calming signal. This means your dog might be saying, "I feel safe with you. Everything is relaxed. There's no tension here." You'll often see dogs stretch after a moment of excitement, play, or greeting. It's their way of resetting their energy and showing the situation is friendly.
4. Why some dogs stretch more for certain people. Have you ever noticed your dog stretching more when they see you than when they see someone else? That's not random. Dogs form strong emotional bonds, and they often show their most relaxed behaviors around the person they trust the most. Research on canine behavior shows that dogs tend to show more positive body language signals, including stretching, toward their favorite person. So, if your dog stretches when they see you walk through the door, that could mean one thing: you're their safe person.
5. The stretch you see in the morning. Have you ever woken up and seen your dog stretch right next to your bed? That moment isn't just about waking up. Dogs are very aware of your daily routine. If your dog waits until you wake up before stretching and approaching you, it's often part of their morning greeting ritual. It's their version of saying, "Good morning, let's start the day together."
6. Why dogs stretch in your path. Sometimes your dog will stretch right in front of you while you're walking, right in the hallway, right in the doorway, right where you have to stop. That's not an accident. Dogs are very aware of movement patterns in your home. By stretching directly in your path, they almost guarantee that you'll notice them. It's a subtle way of getting attention, not demanding, just confident. Your dog is basically saying, "Before you go anywhere, notice me." And most owners do exactly that. They stop, look down, smile, maybe pet their dog. Mission accomplished. 7. What it means if your dog never does this. Now you might be wondering, my dog doesn't stretch when they see me. What does that mean? First, don't worry. Every dog has a different personality and communication style. Some dogs show excitement by jumping. Others wag their tails wildly. Some bring toys, and some simply walk up quietly. If your dog doesn't stretch as a greeting, it doesn't mean your bond isn't strong. It just means they communicate in a different way.
The important thing is learning your dog's unique signals and responding to them, because the more your dog feels understood, the stronger your connection becomes.